discussed her this verse in detail, and now um, we have come to this word in this verse, Gopavrinde Geet. It means what? All the sakhas are singing the glories, all the friends of Krishna, sakhas. When Shyam Sundar plays his flute, VENU, and a very sweet sound is produced and he enters Vrindavan. And in this verse, after each and every word, it is said that Shyam Sundar has entered Vrindavan, beautiful Vrindavan. So this is that position where Krishna has done Shingar like a groom, very nicely uh, got ready. He has got Krishna is dressed up like a groom, and with that attire and Shingar, he has worn a peacock feather, flowers, and he has entered Vrindavan. And that time, his sakhas, his friends, they also follow him. All the friends of Krishna, they also walk with Krishna and they make a group, like a round circle, keeping Krishna in the center. They all walk together with Krishna. And in they chant loudly, not softly, but loudly. They sing they sing about Krishna's different qualities, how glorious Krishna is, and they describe about Krishna's beauty, how beautifully he plays the flute, all the different skills which Krishna has. They glorify him. It's called Sadhuvat in Hindi. Sadhuvat. Sadhuvat means singing the glories of Krishna, about how Krishna dances, how he how he walks, how he plays the flute, Venu, and how they also describe about his opulence. They glorify his madhure as well as his opulence. Oh, today he killed a snake. Today Krishna did this. Today Krishna did that. So they are singing about all these things of Krishna. Or today Krishna drank the fire. So everything which he did in a day, these these friends of Krishna, they report it in the evening when they all come back. So Krishna sometimes feels shy and he can't do everything very easily, like drinking the fire. Krishna drank fire where? At Bhandirvan forest. And when he drank the fire, he told his friends to close their eyes. You all please close your eyes. No one should see because these sakhas they don't keep quiet. They will sing my glories. They will sing loudly, "Oh, today Krishna drank fire, today Krishna drank fire." And then Yashoda Maya will then, Maya thinks one day he ate mud. They all complained about it to my mother. And then mother scolded me so much, and I was almost beaten by her. And today if they tell her that I drank fire, then what will she do with me? Because these sakhas, these friends, they can't keep quiet. They can't keep things in their stomach. They have to sing about my glories. Here a word is used, kirti, in this verse. Kirti means glories of Krishna, Krishna's glories. Because because Krishna, the center of attraction of these sakhas is only Krishna, nobody else. Sakhas, life air is Krishna, life and soul is Krishna. So in between sakhas, they speak about the point of Brahmaji. Oh, what kind of creature is this? Four mouth, having four mouths, and oh, and these friends of Krishna's every day they describe the glories of Krishna. In so these sakhas they speak like this. Today we saw a creature which has which has four mouths, and they are teasing Brahmaji, and they are speaking like this. Why these demigods they worship Krishna? I am more greater than Krishna. So this is how sakhas speak. This is Braj's wealth, where they always keep Krishna in their meditation, always keeping Krishna in the center of their meditation and always singing Krishna's glories, how he dances, how he plays the flute, how great he is. Today he killed the snake, today he killed a bird, today he killed Bakasur. Bak means what? Bakasur, crane. In Hindi, Bagula. Bagula is called crane in English. And he had a big mouth, Bagula, opened its mouth. And Krishna just entered in the mouth of that crane and it broke its, like, Krishna teared its mouth. And the Sakhas, and the Sakhas, they saw it. They came back home in the evening and they told to everyone, today Krishna killed a crane. And they also describe about Krishna's humility and the humility of Krishna today picked up a peacock and kept it in his lap and massaged it. And also Krishna today there was a calf actually. It was eating some grass, and while doing that it got hurt. So sometimes we see this quality in Radhaji, but even Krishna has this quality. When a calf is eating some grass, it's getting hurt, and it makes a sound hum, 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 and the calf is crying. So Radharani's heart is so soft, it melts. She she takes that calf in her lap and she massages the head of that calf, and she take out the thing which is stuck in its mouth. This is her kindness. She has so much kindness for her, for even a calf. What about us? Radharani doesn't have any kindness towards us. If we call out to Radharani, if we call out to Krishna, then something which is stuck in our neck, around our neck, they will take it out. We don't even need to tell them. They know this. Both of them, they know this. So they also sing about Krishna's humility. Sadhu, sadhu means how soft, how kind-hearted Krishna is. Like someone singing very nicely, very beautifully, or someone spoke a very nice Harikatha, then the st- the how do we appreciate that person? We clap for that person. But in Vrindavan, in Sadhu's society, if someone speaks very nice point or verse or some very nice Siddhant point, they glorify that person by saying Sadhu, Sadhu. Sadhu means appreciation, glories. This is how the friends of Krishna, they glorify Krishna. They sing his kirtis, glories, appreciate him. I hope you all have learned this verse, hearing it daily, by hearing it daily. Rupa Goswami says he has mentioned a very nice point for this verse in regarding this verse. That point is he composed a verse and he said, when Brajendra Nandan Krishna enters Vrindavan playing a very beautiful flute, what happens at that time? So many things happen at that time, but few points he described in his verse. The speed of the clouds. Megh means clouds. They always walk and they always move, means they always move in the sky. And Krishna is on the earth. Clouds are in the sky. But when they hear the sound of Krishna's Venu, even the speed of the clouds stop and they become stagnant. They don't move in the sky. Some clouds tell them, move, move, we have to go further. But clouds say, no, just stay still now. Stay here now. Why? Hear this very beautiful sound of Vamshi of Krishna. So even those clouds cannot control themselves. And they want to hear they just become statue, stagnant in the sky by hearing Krishna's sound, flute's sound, because those clouds also have feelings, emotions for Krishna. This is the point. And another point, the Gandharvas, who are the gurus of Sangeet, music, they are astonished in heavenly planets where there's always singing and dancing going on. There's always music going on there. There are Gandharvas there. They perform dance and singing there. And they sing there, they dance there. And among them, the among them the topmost Gandharv, even they he gets astonished by hearing Krishna's after hearing Krishna's Venu's sound. Sanak Adi, the meditation of Brahma's initial sons, Sanaka, the four Kumaras, Sanak Adi, they are on the path of Gyan Marg. They are always in meditation, but even their meditation ends after hearing Krishna's Venu's sound. We can't understand this right now. We don't know what meditation is. Meditation means we are sitting, but we are not here. We are sitting, but we are not within ourselves. Complete meditation. One meditation is when someone leaves their body. They are they are buried under the ground. That's called samadhi as well. That's after they leave the body. But another meditation is another samadhi is jivant samadhi. They are still alive, but still they are in samadhi. That's called 100% absorption by mind. You're not in yourself. Your mind, your everything is absorbed, engaged in thinking of someone else. So even someone calls you, you have no, you don't get this disturbed or distracted. So even if you are present there, but you're not there, this is called samadhi. It's a very high position actually, very high position. It's not an ordinary position. But after hearing Krishna's Vamshi's sound, those four sons of Brahma, those who are just 5 years old, they are the initial sons of Lord Brahma, Pratham Putra. That means those who are learning, you may please write. Brahmaji, when he created this creation, his his four initial sons were Sanak, Sanandan, Sanatan, and one more person, four initial sons of Lord Brahma. Their age never advances more than 5 years, and they're always naked. They don't wear clothes. They're 5 years old. But no matter how many yugas pass by, they always remain 5 years. They were manifested, these four sons, from the mind of Lord Brahma. But Brahmaji is very sad because how Krishna wanted me to do creation, I'm not able to do so. Then from Brahma's body, one male, one female one couple produces. I mean, they manifest. Their name is, this is called revision. If you know their name, just repeat it. Men and one woman. They are Manu, Swayambhu Manu, and his wife Shatrupa. Swayambhu Manu. Because of him, we are called Manushya. We are the children of Manu. We are not the children of a monkey of monkeys. That is Darwin's theory, which is our ancestors were monkey. He said that. So we say your my poor ancestors might be monkeys, not ours. It's a bogus philosophy, totally bogus. Our Prabhupada, Swami Srila Prabhupada, he was so against. He used to chastise him, rascal, nonsense. We are the children of Manu. That's why we are called Manushya. And from this couple, initially, earlier, Brahmaji was creating by mind, but it was not getting successful. And then when this couple manifested Shatrupa and Swambhu Manu, from them, from them offerings started coming, like men, women coming together and children take birth. That started after Shatrupa and Swambhu, they got in touch with each other. So so they got three children, five children, two sons and three girls. From these three girls, expansions kept on going, and the entire. But from physical connection when manifested between this couple, from there, the entire creation created, and it expanded. It expanded. So these, what is Sanak Adi? Because there were four brothers, so the eldest brother is Sanak. Others are included in Sanak. So Sanak Adi. Adi means the rest of the three brothers. Like we say, you people. You means you, and people means all your other partners. Who says this? Like like we say, these devotees means you and your other devotees. So Sanak Adi is very commonly, regularly used in Harikatha. So I'm telling you this for so that you learn this. Sanakji and his other three brothers. So all together they are called Sanak Adi. Initial four sons of Lord Brahma who were manifested from his mind, Brahma's mind. So all these four brothers, they are in meditation, deeply absorbed. Always they are in meditation of Bhagwan, Krishna, but their meditation ends when they hear the sound of Krishna's flute. This is not an ordinary thing, it's a very big thing. And another point is these Sanat Kumar, they take bath in Mandakini river. Mandakini is Ganga Ji. Okay, so river Ganga, when it flows in different planets, its name changes. In the heavenly planets above heaven, it's called Mandakini. On earth, it's called Ganga. And when she flows in Patal Lok, lower planets, it's called Alaknanda. So three different names for same river in different planets. Upper planets, Earth, and then lower planets. Okay. Mandakini, Ganga, Alaknanda. So Sanakadi take bath in Gangaji, in Mandakini. They have long hair. They don't dry their hair. They don't dry their hair. And even Shesh Bhagwan. So they go near Shesh Bhagwan to hear Harikatha. Shesh is who? Ananta Shesh, the snake god. How many mouth he has? Thousands, thousands and thousands. And from his thousand mouths, he always sings the glories of Krishna, Bhagwan. So Shesh Bhagwan speaks Harikatha, and these four brothers, Sanak Adi, they hear Harikatha from him. If someone has long hair, you take bath in River Ganga, your hair will get wet, right? But you have to dry them your hair. You have to dry your hair. But they don't dry their hair because of two reasons. First reason is this Ganga is not ordinary. It's Lord's Bhagwan's Charnamrit Padavishek. So when Charnamrit is in here, why to dry it? Let it be in my hair. This is Krishna's Charnamrit. Second reason, they have no time to dry their hair. That much time, in they just want to use all the time to just hear Harikatha. They don't want to miss Harikatha. So they have no time to dry their hair. So they go to hear Harikatha to Sheshnag in with their wet hair. They drink Harikatha. You drink Harikatha or you hear Harikatha? Katha is heard from ears, right? This is one level. Another level is to drink Harikatha, to aswadan Harikatha, to take swad, taste of Harikatha. So hearing also and relishing also. These two happens together. In the initial stage, in the beginning stage, one person only hears Harikatha. He doesn't enjoy it because he doesn't know much. He doesn't realize anything. He's just new, he's learning. But gradually, hearing, he realizes, he develops a taste for hearing Harikatha. And then he can't stop hearing Harikatha. And the more he hears Harikatha, he never gets bored. He or she never gets bored. Every time he relishes, enjoys, feels something new and new. Like yesterday, we had a Harikatha here, yesterday evening, if you all heard. I told one devotee to sing a bhajan, and they sang Jayo Radhe, Jayo Krishna, Jayo Vrindavana, Shri Govinda Gopinath, Madana Mohana. I was listening it attentively. Every name which they were taking, I was going to all those words by my mind, by to Gopinath, Madan Mohan, Govind Dev, Sham Kund, Radha Kund, Giri Govardhana, Lindi Jamuna Jayo, Jayo Mahavana. So you also, when you do parikrama, when we sing this bhajan, when we do parikrama of Tulsi ji in the morning, should we see each other when we do parikrama? What is he wearing? He's wearing yellow, she's wearing blue. Do we say this? No. That time, whatever we speak from our mouth, we should go to all those places by our mind. This is called practice, abhyas. This is practice. Anyway, so I was listening, and then one line came Jayo Dvij Patni Jayo Nag Kanya Gana Kati Jahara Pailo Govinda Charana. So, listening this bhajan, I said, this is a very nice point. And then my mind started churning on this point. I'm the entire frame was manifested in my mind. I was like, this is a very nice point. What is the meaning of this point? I will share with all of you today. Why? If my mind is happy, should I not share my happiness with others? I should definitely share. And if you are my disciples, God family, our own family, then with them we should definitely share our happiness. So that's why I'm calling all of you to Haridwar, because it's a very happy news. You should lie, take leave from your office, but come. All the nice proper arrangements are being arranged, just like five-star facility, about accommodations, about prashadam. Very perfect accommodation is being arranged for all of you. So whatever happens, take leave, do anything, do come, otherwise you will be hankering later on. अब काहे का पछतावा जब चिड़िया चुग के लेगी खेत means you can't repent later. Oh, we were just no point repenting later on. Just plan it and just come. That's what Maharaj is saying. Jaya Dvij Patni Jaya Nag Kanyagan. Who is Dvij Patni? The wives of Brahmanas who were performing fire sacrifice. Second, Naga Patni, the wives of the snake, Kalia. Both of them, wives of Brahmanas and wife of Kalia. The wife of Brahmanas, they were in Vrindavan, and the wives of the snake Kalia, they were also in Vrindavan. They never prayed to Radha Rani. They never said Radhe Radhe. Did they say Radhaji? Did they say Radhe Charno ki Ama Tere Charno ki? It's a song in which they are glorifying the lotus feet of Radharani. धूल means the lotus dust of Radharani. सच कहती हूँ हीर बदल जाए. It will change my destiny if I get the dust of Radharani's lotus feet. Did they say like this? Did they sing like this? They said, I'm not saying this is wrong, but Bhakti Jahara Pailo Govinda Charan. It's a very nice position getting the lotus feet of Bhagwan, but there's a more destination, one more level beyond this. Krishna Charna Prat to attain Krishna's lotus feet is not our prayojan, it's not our goal, it's not our aim. Radharani's reaching the lotus feet of Radharani is our aim. And who will do that? Krishna. If you keep on praying to Krishna, first sh- first we will come to Sham Sundar and then we will pray that the one who is so beloved to you, your Radha ji, please help us to reach her lotus feet, to serve her. So Nagapatni and Brahmana's wives, they did not attain the lotus feet of Radharani by bhakti. Why? They both have one thing in common. They they both were worried for their husbands, and they did not take Krishna as their complete husband. Complete means, is there something incomplete husband? Yes. How? Brahmana's wives took entire bhog and they went to Krishna. Krishna scared them. Go, go back to your husbands. Otherwise, your husbands will chastise you. They will scold you. And this is not good for the society. You are married. You have come to me. It's not good. It's not good. Krishna scared them, and they went back immediately to their husbands, the wives of Brahmanas. Oh, my husbands, our husbands would scold us. They would chastise us. This is not good as per scriptures. We left our husbands. So we did not listen to our husbands, so it's not right. So they went back to their husbands. Other way, other side, the wives of the snake Kalia, his wives, Kalia. When Krishna was dancing on the funs of Kalia, his funs, his mouth actually, they all got broke and he was doing blood vomit. And his wives, then what they said? Please, Krishna, please spare our husband. He's your he's your devotee now. Oh, Krishna is doing sashan on Kalia. He's dancing on his mouth. He's enjoying it. He's relishing it. Who? Bhagwan is enjoying. And Kalia is getting Krishna's lotus feet impression. What else is required? What else can be better than this? But his wives were worried for him. They could not take Krishna as their complete husband. They accepted um, if you compare with gopis, the Krishna scared them as well. Go back to your husbands. They will chastise you. They will do this. They will do that. You're not worried about the society, but gopis did not go back. You are our everything. You are our everything, Krishna. There's no difference in between you and us. No matter what others say, we are not going to leave you. Our entire love is for you. That's why that level of gopis is very high, very elevated. Gopis were not worried for their husbands. I'm not teaching you the wrong, opposite teaching. Try to understand this point here. Gopis were never worried for their husbands because they accepted Krishna as their complete husband. So even when Krishna feared them, when he showed them scared them. They never went back. They only worried for Krishna. This is one point, one parameter. And whosoever glorified the gopis, whosoever sang their glories, they all got entry to Ras Leela because you युगल सेवाय श्री रास मंडलाय युक्त करीबे Lalita Sakira. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying this actually. My my prayer is Yugal Seva. I want the Seva of Radha and Krishna, Yugal Sarkar. Yugal means both Radha and Krishna. We are in Sri Ras Mandal. Mandal is arena where both of them, Radha and Krishna, they are completely beautified, looking so beautiful. They are completely looking so beautiful in that arena, as if no one can be more beautiful than them. The reason for that is Sri Shukdev Goswami is saying, like so many golden money, and among them there's a sapphire. So all these golden mania, their reflection will be on that blue sapphire. So that blue sapphire will be more brighter naturally. If you are sitting and in front of you there are 100 bulbs in front of you, so there will be so much brightness on you as well, right? And around you as well. So Krishna is there, and around him there are unlimited gopis. How many millions of gopis, and his effulgence is all reflecting on Krishna, the effulgence of gopis. So there Krishna is looking so beautiful. So that blue sapphire, so the reflection of gopi's complexion is reflecting on Krishna. And it's not just bodily complexion's reflection, it is also the reflection of gopi's prem on Krishna. So when you are not happy, you see your face, how sad it looks. It becomes so dull and all the beauty goes away. But when you are so happy, then you see you glow, right? Your face becomes so red and glowing, so beautiful. So all the gopis, they are near Krishna. So one is their bodily complexion, that also reflects on Krishna. Second, their love from their heart. All the gopis are so happy. Oh, Ras is happening. So that reflection of love is also reflecting on Krishna. And so when Krishna is becoming so happy, then his reflection, Nil Mani, his bluish complexion also enhances. And when that enhances, then love increases. And then that love reflected on whom? Gopis. That reflected on gopis. This is the feeling there. So when then the gopis' love increased 10 times more, and then that came on Krishna, and then Krishna's love increased 20 times more, and that reflected on gopis. This is how this love is reflecting on each other. So that's why in Vrindavan the sadhus say both are bride and groom, Radha and Krishna. When you are dressed like a groom or a bride, you leave nothing missing. You do complete shingar, complete makeup, top class. You see, right? When you all go to marriage, Indian weddings, how the bride comes. She does the best thing to look so beautiful. Eye makeup, face makeup, hair, everything. And even the groom, he does everything. He wears a long attire, turban. He looks top class, the groom. There can't be anything better than this. Just like that, in Ras Leela, in Ras Mandal, Krishna and Radha are like bride and a groom. And the grooms, gopis, pariveshita, pariveshita. Krishna is covered by all the gopis. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is praying. Our aim and object is what? युगल सेवाय श्री रास मंडले नुक्त करीबे. In Ras Mandal, when can I enter Ras Mandal and I will get a chance to serve Radha Krishna? Lal- Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, who am I? I'm a maid servant of Lalita Sakhi. Kinkari means maid servant. And when when we make a painting, we sign at the bottom, right? It's an etiquette. If I write a poem, I will sign at the bottom, right? So here, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is signing by saying that I am a most unqualified maid servant of Lalita Sakhi. Not qualified, unqualified, that too most unqualified maid servant. This world and spiritual world are completely different. Here, everyone glorifies about themselves, show off. But as you grow in spiritual life, there, it's more humility. And then one feels, I am not qualified, I am most unqualified. This feeling comes when we see someone advanced than us. If a singer is singing, sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa, and he thinks, oh, I am such a nice singer. My brothers, my parents, everyone is praising me. One another day he sang in someone's house, and he saw he saw that someone else is singing better than me. So he is able, that person is singing much better than me. And then what happens? He was thinking, I'm everything. And when he saw someone else singing better than him, oh, oh, you sing so nicely. I will also practice. And then what happens? This is humility. When you see someone more advanced than you, then you become humble. Automatically, spontaneous, natural humility comes. That's why the more one advances in spiritual life, the more he becomes humble. Dinta, humble, because he sees senior devotees. So here Bhaktivinoda Thakur is signing, saying, I am a most unqualified servant of Lalita Sakhi. Not qualified, unqualified. Automatically this feeling comes. And another reason is that in front of our seniors, we should not speak about ourselves. Don't glorify yourself in front of your seniors. I have learned so much. I can do this. I can speak Harikatha. Then, what happens by doing this? Compassion. Their heart will not melt. And if their heart doesn't melt, They will not inspire you to learn. In front of them, how should we present ourselves? I'm the worst one, most unqualified. No one is unqualified like me. I know nothing. I know nothing. Then, then they will do hard work to teach us, to train us. So our acharyas, they teach us like this, that in front of seniors, don't glorify yourself. Be humble, as if you know nothing in front of them. Even if you know, don't glorify yourself in front of your seniors. If you say, huh, yeah, I know everything, then they'll be like, oh yeah, you know everything, then why should I train you, teach you? That's why the four sons of Brahma, their meditation ends, which is not so easy, but by hearing the sound of Krishna's flute, their meditation ends. Brahma becomes astonished. I created creation, so many nice places, but this sound of Venu flute, from where it's coming, who is playing it? I don't know. In Brahmlok, Brahmaji is disturbed, getting distracted. He forgets his meditation. And what else happens? On the lower in the lower planets below Earth, Suthal. It's called Suthal planet. Who lives there? Bali Maharaj. That Bali Maharaj's heart, he gets so many desires in his heart. They make his heart. Um, although he's so grounded, but even though being so grounded, he gets so many lusty desires manifested in his heart that his heart becomes disturbed. If your heart is disturbed, you can become peaceful. Oh, sorry, I missed this. This is the miracle of Krishna's Venu. If your heart is if your heart is at peace, it becomes chanchal. Chanchal means, I need to find this meaning. If you can't speak, you're dumb, you start speaking. And you if you one word speaks, they become dumb. This is what Krishna's flute does. If someone keeps on speaking, but when he does some bhajan, that person becomes calm in Krishna's bhajan. The effect of bhajan. And if someone is dumb, doesn't speak anything, he's introvert, very shy, can't speak, can't open up, can't express, and that person starts speaking. This is this is ordinary level. But when Krishna's flute sound, when it enters in our ears, we can't hear it right now. We are not at that level. Whenever you go to Vrindavan, where does Krishna live? At Faridabad, Delhi, Noida, Holland, America, Jalandhar. Where does Krishna live? Everyone is listening. Krishna lives in Vrindavan. And there in Vrindavan, even still now, he plays the flute, Venu. But we don't hear it. I never heard it. I lived there for so many years. You all have gone there so many times. Have you heard? That's why there's a bhajan in Bengali. Ekhona Shri Vrindavane Vamshi baje re Ekhane Shri Vrindavane. There's a complete song on this. That Ekhon means even today that flute is still played, but I can't hear it because Our ears are already playing so much, so many sounds. Until and unless it doesn't stop, we can't hear Krishna's Vamshi's sound. It, and this Krishna's flute is so powerful. So the person who is introvert, that person can start speaking, and that person who speaks a lot, that becomes calm. The one who is calm, that person becomes the one who is at peace. He becomes unpeaceful. So it's the opposite which is happening actually. That's why don't go in front of your seniors. Krishna, see, I sing so nicely. Krishna will say, okay, keep on singing. And if you say, Krishna, I don't know how to sing, he will say, okay, then make me hear it. So Bali Raja got so many desires in his heart. His Bali Raja is the king Bali Maharaj. Is very calm. But even though he becomes peaceful, and Sheshnag, his head starts rotating. The one who carries earth by hearing Krishna's flute's sound. Who is carrying the entire universe? Who is carrying the earth? Who is carrying it? Shesh Bhagwan, Sheshnag ji. And on his head, there's so much burden, right? So much weight, but this weight is just like a small mustard seed for him. Like if I keep a mustard seed on your head, would you feel any weight? Oh, so much weight. I can't tolerate so much weight. Does it happen with you? We don't even realize where it's there in our hair, our head. So Shesh Bhagwan, he's carrying so many universes on his head. He doesn't feel the weight of them. But by hearing Krishna's Vamshi sound, his head gets disturbed. That's why we get earthquakes. Little bit if he moves his head, Sheshnag Bhagwan, earth starts getting shaking. Last year, I was speaking Harikatha, and the screen started moving, and my iPad fell. My chair started shaking. Everything was moving because in Hawaii it's very common. It's fashion there. Earthquakes. So Shesh Bhagwan, its head starts shaking. We can just pray, Shesh Bhagwan, please don't don't move so much of your head, otherwise we all will start shaking. So Shesh Nag's head starts moving. This is how Krishna's Venu's sound does in all the planets. This is not a musician's flute, is this is Krishna's flute. Krishna is playing it. So that Venu Nad, that Venu's sound has disturbed everyone. And that Venu Nad, when is heard by the dancers in heaven, they become intoxicated, they feel shy, they blush, and they they hold each other. Who is this person who can play such a nice flute? They hold each other like this. This Venunath, when goes to Vaikuntha, then the Lakshmi who resides with Narayan, his wife, leaves Narayan himself. She leaves Narayan and she comes to Vrindavan, Lakshmi ji. She sees Krishna, and then you know the rest of it. Narayan's wife Lakshmi also, when she hears Venu's sound, she gets attracted. Who is playing it? He is attracted. My mind. Who is this person? Till now, she was only hearing. But now, when she saw Krishna, her mind becomes more disturbed. That Lakshmi, who was always calm, stable, now she's unstable by mind. She was, when she saw Krishna Sakshat, means directly, then her mind can't be stable. It became restless. So this, whosoever hears this Krishna's Venu sound, that person gets disturbed. This also enters our ears. In which form? Through Krishna's glories. The Harikatha, beautiful Harikatha which we hear, when it enters in our ears, this is also not less than any Krishna. This is also not less than Krishna's Venu sound. What it does to us, our husband keeps stopping us. Don't go to Vrindavan during Kartik. Who will cook in our house? Who will handle the responsibilities of the house and family? Don't go to Vrindavan during Kartik. But that Mataji doesn't listen. She will not miss Kartik. Husband will keep on crying. She will still make sure that she goes to Vrindavan during Kartik month. I will make sure I'll go. When Lakshmi couldn't control herself in Vaikuntha, so all these Matajis got a very nice example. So when Lakshmi could not stop in Vaikuntha, then who am I? How can I stop myself? Narayan could not stop, control Lakshmi ji. Where are you going? You're my wife. Patni Patni hogi, but I may be your wife, but I'm going to Krishna's Venu Nath, following his Nath and going to Krishna. This is Krishna's Katha. When it spreads in the entire world, then the entire world comes to Navdeep and comes to Kartik. Sorry, comes to Vrindavan during Kartik. From Mexico, Latin America, Canada, Russia, China, Hong Kong, Australia, New Zealand, Holland. So this Venu Nath of Krishna in the form of Krishna's Katha goes to the entire world that nobody can be just staying there. They all come running to Vrindavan and to Navdev. So, and what happens there? We hear more Venunath, more Harikatha. Some father will stop their daughters. You went last year, why you have to go this year? No matter what you say, I have to go. My feet don't stop. I have to go to Krishna's Vrindavan. Some mother will stop to their son. Son, you don't hear too much Venunath. You don't hear a lot of Harikatha. If you hear, then what will happen to me? Sometimes wives stop their husbands. You don't hear lots of Harikatha. I become insecure. You will leave me, and then who will take care of me? Parents stop their children. Children stop their parents sometimes. Don't hear lots of Venunath because it makes your mind restless. And if it doesn't, then it means you're not hearing Harikatha properly. If you're hearing Harikatha, but your life is not getting any changes, uthal puthal means there's lots of wax in your ears. You're not listening properly. You need to clear that wax from your ears. And if Harikatha enters through your ears, it's gonna make your life change. It's bound to do changes in your life. This is the reason, from all of you from different parts of the world, have you ever heard Krishna Katha before? Russia, China, other countries, when they hear Harikatha, they all get attracted from different parts of the world. This is the effect, small hint you can make when we ordinary people, this happens to us, we are ordinary people, right? It's a small hint, small example. And when Krishna plays Venu Vadan, Vamshi flute, then what happens to Lord Brahma? What happens to Bali Maharaj? What happens to Sheshnag? What happens to Sanak Adi? They all The meditation of all of them stops. It ends. Their head starts rotating, and gopis' hearts, it becomes restless. Gopis who are so calm and stable, they are chaste. Those gopis also become unstable, restless. Means this is Venu Geet. This is Venu Geet. It's not ordinary. It looks like one chapter, but this one chapter has so many more chapters, and this one chapter has spoiled many big chapters. So this, in ordinary language, we say one is utkant. They are nice words: anurag, utkantha, anuragvati, gopia. These are very nice, nice words we all are learning, right? Use this language. Use these words. Do you use them regularly? Use them. Utkantha, anurag, anuragvati. But in ordinary language, it is said panga mat le lo. Don't challenge Krishna. Don't play with Krishna because he spoils. He spoils big chapters. He will open new chapter in your life. You won't even realize it. You won't even think about it. He will open a new chapter in your life. I can chant. So many people who eat non-veg, they stopped eating non-veg. This is called uthal puthal. There's a devote. There is a devotee in Jammu. He would speak. He would smoke 64 cigarettes in one day. 64. So when he heard Harikatha from his ears, that's called restlessness. Now he speaks no cigarettes. He took initiation. He took Harinam. He took initiation. I know so many such people. So many changes came in our life, transformations. Think this is an estimation when Krishna, this Venu, Krishna's Venu, Geet, Nath, when we can't really understand it. But all these big personalities, Brahma, Shiv, Shesh, Sanakadi, if their meditation ends and Braj Gopis prem in their heart, Venu's sound steals that prem, and gopis run to behind that Venu's sound. Oh, you thief! You're stealing the wealth of our heart. They are running behind that Venu's sound. This we should think when we chant. And thank Krishna, thank Gurujan, Gurupad Padma, who changed our life, who changed the chapters of our lives. They change the pages of our chapters of life. Thanks to Krishna and Bhagwan and Gurudev that we are able to hear this Venu Geet today. Each and every word, line, meaning is so nice, so special. Shri Venu Geet ki jai. All glories to Shri Venu Geet. Once you should say jai to Venu Geet. Shri Venu Geet ki jai. Hare Krishna, dear devotees.